We use the word potential a lot on this channel, but what does it mean and how do we measure it? It's not easy, but the more P&M is gaining access to Portuguese houses and their owners are explaining to us why they built their house, the more we are starting to understand that they are not just building an object for their life. They are turning a vision into reality. They are making an expression of their souls and the realization of their childhood dreams. Let's check what we have today together. Today, we are touring a typical Portuguese villa that was built with a great vision in mind. This property was built in 1996, so it's only natural that some of its elements are in need of a restoration, for which there is already a project. But just look at the amount of space and the location of this property. I mean, we are talking about 5,000 square meters of land, and we are talking about 875 meters of private gross area. This is a huge property with 10 rooms right now. And in terms of location, I mean, it's hard to get better than this. We are in Miramar. This is in Vila Nova de Gaia. We're only 15 minutes away from Porto, and it's a 10-minute walk to the sea. We have all the infrastructure that's necessary, and we are only 30 minutes away from the international airport. Just imagine bringing family and friends to this property and enjoying the pool or enjoying the barbecue and some drinks on a hot summer's day. Let me show you. Here we have the pool area. This part of the house has been recently renovated. Right behind me, we have 2 bathrooms with 2 showers, and there is the potential to include a new barbecue in there. On this side of the pool, as you can see, there are some big fences, and this is not by chance, because to that side we have the sea, and it's very common to have wind from that side of the house. So even when the wind starts to blow at the end of the day in the summer, this area will be completely protected from the cold air. Also, you may look at this pool and think, oh, this is very interesting, but I could only use it in the summer. And this is where you're wrong, because this pool is heated, so you can use it all year round. As you can probably see, there is a garden all around this property, which means that it has a great solar exposure. On this side of the house, we can see the sea that's behind you right now. And it's an amazing view. It's a great sunset, as we were able to check the other day when we came to check this property. There's also a big plot of land in here, which you can turn into whatever you want. And down there, there's an indoor pool as well. Right here we have some storage space, which is perfect to put some gardening tools. And now we are going to show you the other side of the garden, as well as the second house inside this property. Welcome to the eastern side of this property. As you can see, the garden is in perfect condition, and that's not by chance. The owner is bringing a professional team to take care of it every week. And right behind us, there's a small property that we want to show you. Let's go. Right behind me we have this barbecue area, as well as the small house I mentioned before. This house has 3 bedrooms, a dining room and a kitchen with an antique fireplace. So it's a great place if you want to receive some friends or just have some meals on the outside. And we show you everything there is to show on the outside. As you can see, there is lots of space and some very cool features. And now we are ready to go on the inside. But before we do this, let me show you the garage. I think you will like it as well. As you can see, this garage right behind me has tons of space. More specifically, it has space for 15 cars. It's really huge. You probably can hear the echo. But there are some other features on this garage. Let me show you. So, you're probably wondering, but Antonio, I don't have 15 cars, so what do I need this space for? I mean, I can tell you what. I can tell you that right in here, we have an original Swedish sauna, for example, and there's enough space to put a gym on the garage if you want to. There's also on this side some bedrooms. Back in the day, when this property was built, this was supposed to be for the maid and potentially for the maid's family as well. But right now they are just empty. However, as the rest of the property, it's just full of potential. You can do whatever you want in this area. Let's check the inside. Let's go. Welcome to the inside of the house. As you can see, we are received by this entrance which has tons of light. Come and check the living room, please. As you can see, this part of the house has kind of a Miami Vice vibe. It's very 80s. It has tons of light. In this part of the day, as you can see, there is tons of light coming in on the inside. Right now it's basically after lunch. And there is an access to the terrace and to the pool on this side. Also, on this side right here, we have a fireplace covered in marble. And right here, we also have access to the room's terrace as well as the indoor pool. Come and check the dining room. As you can see, the same vibe is kept in the dining room. Basically, it's very spacious, probably you can hear some echo. And right here we even have another fireplace, also covered in marble. This marble came directly from Alentejo, it's a region in the south of Portugal. And basically the story is that the first owner of this house was an artist. So she decided to give this kind of vibe and mood, and she was able to get very pretty marble to put in this dining room. Right here we also have access to the kitchen. As you can see, it's a very spacious kitchen. It's just a matter of bringing it to the 21st century or to the 2020s. And right here we have the access to the terrace on the eastern side of the house, with garden, of course, we showed you previously. Right on this side we have access to the bedrooms, so let's check them. Here is the private area of the house. To that side we have the living room and dining room that we've showed you before, and to this side we have the suites. Also, here are the stairs. We won't show you every room because the truth is most of these rooms are not being used right now, so they are used for storage, for example. But we still want to show you something. Come with us. Something that I really like about this house is the fact that most of the rooms are suites, and apart from that, most of the rooms, if not any, have access directly to the outside. This is very nice, and it gives the house basically sun throughout the whole day. So here we have the inside swimming pool. If you don't like being on the outside during the winter, or if you don't like a heated pool on the outside, you can just come to this one, easy. Right there we have some more marble from Alentejo. They are really special pieces. And as we mentioned at the beginning of the video, the renovation for all of this is already under budget and within a project. So it's just a matter of consulting it if this interests you. So we are upstairs, and I think that we managed to find a space in this property which doesn't have a balcony, although it has a window that overviews the garden of the property. Right now this is empty, as you can see, but back in the day this was used as a second living room. The owner even told us that they could fit the whole family in here. So it should have been super interesting to have a TV, some games in here. He even said that they were playing chess and cards over there, so it should have been super interesting. It's a shame that right now it's empty. Hopefully the future owner of this property will have the same use for it. Then we just need to check the office. I like this space a lot because it's very simple to understand why. I mean, this is full of sunlight. This basically receives sunlight from about after the midday until the end of the day. And then from here you can actually see the sea. And this is where the amazing sunset happens. For the whole video I've been saying that we can see the sea from this property, and then the sunset is amazing, so it would be unfair to finish the video without showing what it's like. Of course that what we presented to you is our personal vision of this property, but what do you think? If you'd like to check it for yourself, you know what to do. See you next time.